Hi guys, welcome back. This episode doesn't have a number. Let's just consider it a bonus episode. Welcome to In My Head with Naisha. We broke up. But we didn't walk away from each other. And I think that's the part I didn't know how to prepare for. Because now I'm in this space where nothing's romantic anymore, but nothing's gone either. We still talk, we still check in, and we still exist in each other's lives. But internally, I'm not where he is emotionally. And that's been the hardest part to sit with. I think that people assume breakup means distance, like silence, like separation. But sometimes it doesn't look like that. Sometimes it looks like continuing to be in each other's lives while one person already is emotionally shifted and the other is still catching up. And that's me. I'm still catching up. Because I didn't just lose a relationship. I lost the version of what I thought it was going to be. And I still have love there. Not the same kind of love, but it didn't just disappear because the relationship ended. So now I'm trying to figure it out. How do you heal when the person you're healing from is still accessible? How do you process grief when there's no real separation to force it? That's what's been messing with me the most, is this internal timing difference. Because I think he's been emotionally separated in a different place for a while. And it just became real for me recently when it was finally spoken out loud. So for me, this is fresh. Even though I could feel the shift before, I just didn't have the clarity until now. And that timing difference is what makes this so hard. Because I'm just now processing something he's already had time to adjust to. And I think that's where the emotional conflict really sits. For me. Because I still love him. Not in a past tense way. Not in an I'm over it reflective way. I mean, I still have active love in me. And I still want the relationship. But I also have to sit in the reality that that's not where we're going anymore. That's not what this is. And I've never really had to navigate something like that before. Loving someone and still wanting them to be your person, while also accepting that they're not in that same space anymore. And this doesn't come from a place of blame. There's no anger, there's no resentment, there's no bad blood. We both still care about each other. But the way we love and where we're aligned right now is different. And I think that makes it harder. That's definitely what makes it harder. It's that my love didn't reduce in the same way that his did. Not in a bitter way, not in a he did something wrong way, just in a different timing, in a different emotional direction. And I don't think that means anything was done with bad intent. I think it means that we grew. Just not in the same direction anymore. Oh, and it's still painful. Because I don't get to turn off how I feel just because the relationship changed shape. I still feel deeply connected. I still care. I still love in a way that would have kept building something. But I also have to be honest with myself that that's not what he's building towards anymore. And that's where the difficulty is for me. Not just the breakup, but in learning how to love, how to hold a love that isn't being matched in the same direction anymore. Because when you love someone like that, you don't just move on. You have to learn how to carry it differently, how to redirect something that still exists inside of you without letting it consume you. And I think I'm in that process right now. Still loving, still adjusting. And I'm still trying not to lose myself inside of something that's no longer mutual in the same way. I don't say that from a place of resentment, because I understand what was said. And nothing has ever been done with malicious intent. This wasn't about hurting me. It's just where we are now. It's just how things have evolved. But just because I understand it, it doesn't make it any easier to feel. Because my heart is still catching up to something that my reality has already accepted. And I think that's the quiet part of all of this, is that you can understand something fully and still grieve it so very deeply at the same time. So I guess what I'm learning is I don't have to let go of a relationship. I have to learn how to hold love differently, without losing myself inside of it, without abandoning myself just to stay connected, without turning love into something that hurts more than it heals me. Because I still love him, but I also have to love myself through what this is becoming. And I think I'm still in that in-between, still learning, still adjusting, still trying to stay soft while staying aware. Have you guys ever had to grieve a relationship while still staying connected to that person? How do you heal when your heart is still catching up to what's already changed? And if this episode resonated with you, I really want to hear from you, because I don't think this is something that we talk about enough in real life, in real time, in this space of still loving someone, still being connected to them, but trying to heal inside of that at the same time. So if you've been through something similar, or you're in it right now, you can share your story, your thoughts, or even just how this made you feel. I read everything. And some of your messages may be shared or reflected in future episodes, because I think we heal a little bit more when we realize we're not doing it alone. Thanks for tuning in. Later.